Hello and welcome to From the Roots Up, where we are building our homestead from the roots up. I am Taylor, and today we are planting potatoes. Like my shirt, potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. If you recognize that, leave a comment below saying where it's from. I've gotten a pack at Home Depot of 3 different varieties of potatoes. It's the red, white, and blue mix. They're not actually red, white, and blue. They're red, white, and purple. But I had to have these because if you don't know, I am a potato monster and I will eat all the potatoes in the entire world. And colorful potatoes are just even better. So I'm very excited to try to grow some of these. So these are the seed potatoes that we've got. As you can see, there's a big sprout growing on it. These are this is a sprouting potato eye. Most of the ones on these are sprouting. This is the only big sprout. Some potatoes have eyes that are not sprouting. When you plant your potato, you want the sprout that you're using to be facing up so that it can grow up out of the dirt. And you can if there are multiple big sprouts on your potato, you can take and you can cut off some of the parts and plant those so that you can be growing multiple potatoes. But you will have to let the parts that you cut off dry out before you plant them, because otherwise they might rot. So we are trying something new with the potatoes. We are using the deep mulch method for our whole garden this year, and since the mulch will insulate the soil and keep the nutrients in it and the moisture in it year round, so that it is cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. So we're actually going to try to grow the potatoes as long as the season will allow it, and we'll see. Once the potato plants flower and start to die, we will harvest the potatoes, and then we're going to take the biggest potato that we find on each plant and put it back in the ground to keep growing. And hopefully this will give us a perpetual harvest of potatoes for most of the year. So now we will start planting the potatoes. So the first step is going to be to hoe back the mulch to expose the soil, and we're going to plant the potatoes into the soil underneath the mulch, and as they grow, we'll push the mulch in around the plants. So potatoes need to be spaced about 18 inches apart, so we're also going to have to make sure to keep them the right distance. And we're all finished. Thank you for joining us planting our potatoes. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully we will have a very big harvest of potatoes.